Looks better. All right, here we are. We're at Boerne Stage. We're heading to Doylestown. It is August 19th, 2022. About 9:30 a.m.
Overhead the field, entering a right downwind to 17, full stop. Boerne
Just doing our run up here. Going through our steps here. A little bit of weather here in South Texas. Some thunderstorms. A little bit of IFR. I plotted a route around all of that, so I don't expect to be issues, but I've made sure I've given myself some options in case I don't like what I'm seeing. That's the canopy. So it's propeller. Got the autopilot set. I'm just going through my checklist here. We got the course set. Flaps are up. Okay.
Approaching runway 17.
Boerne Stage, traffic 8, Papa Mike right base for 17, full stop, Boerne Stage.
I don't know if you can see out the window, there's some kind of a scattered, broken layer. It's kind of low, 1,100 foot ceiling. But my plan is to get up above that. I think these top out about 30,000 feet or so. There's another much higher layer up there, but we're going to stay below that. And that is we're going to try to stay at altitude the entire way. We're heading to Arkansas, a little northeast of Little Rock for a fuel stop. Check the weather there and head on to Huntington, Ohio, which is right at the West Virginia border.
Final 17, full stop, Boerne Stage.
And then from there to Doylestown. So I will turn you on when I see things I think would be interesting to you, or when I'm taking off and landing, if I remember. We're just waiting here now for somebody on final over there. See him? But I figured I'd let him land so I don't have to rush my way out of here. I want to make sure I got everything covered.
Boerne Stage traffic, Cessna 45 Kilo, taxiing from the fuel to runway 17, Boerne Stage traffic.
Boerne Stage traffic, RV 6 Delta Mike going to line up and wait on 17, Boerne.
Approaching runway 1, entered runway 17, 4,700 feet remaining.
The concrete on this place is pretty bad, so I got to be real slow with the wheel pants and the tail wheel going over some of these big potholes. So he's probably got a back taxi.
Boerne Stage, traffic 8, Papa Mike, back taxi 17, Boerne Stage.
He's going to be back taxiing, so we're going to wait for him. So I got master, both mags, mixture, strobe, transponder set for altitude, fuel pump is on, canopy, belts. So we're just going to wait for him.
Boerne Stage, traffic 8, Papa Mike, clear runway 17, Boerne Stage.
Boerne Stage traffic, RV 6 Delta Mike departing 17. This will be a right downwind departure to the north, Boerne. And nice no wind today here.
This is Toyota Tango Sierra, number 2, takeoff runway 17, Boerne Stage.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Off the center line. A little tail heavy today, so. And it's a little warm. Boerne City traffic.
37 Tango Sierra, we're taking off runway 17, Boerne Station.
And Boerne RV6 out the bike right, crosswind 17. Boerne, going to depart the area to the north from the downwind. Boerne.
So, Doug, this is Cirrus 288 Tango Sierra, we're taking off runway 17, Boerne Station. Well, left crosswind, house traffic.
Boerne Stage Airfield down there. Cruise along this layer here just for a little bit. Plan to go up to 5,500 feet here and kind of pick our way around. Our way around these storms here. Hope you can see them over there. They're kind of in the direct path of where I'm going, so I'm going to go to the north here for a bit. Then I'll probably start cheating over to the right.
Temple traffic 225 Mike Whiskey, we're about
As I get up to an altitude where I can see them.
Midfield for 16.
And hopefully we can stay on top of the clouds the whole way so we're not getting beat up on down below. Turn that off, we'll turn the wig-wag off.
Boerne Stage traffic, Cessna 45 Kilo, ready for takeoff on runway 17. Boerne Stage traffic.
There's a lookout to the west, very nice. Look out to the east, not bad, but you can see some buildups over there. Those are some thunderstorms over there. That's kind of in the direction of Houston. So we got a weird weather pattern where we got a front that's kind of just parked over south central Texas. Where cold air to the north, warm air is coming from the Gulf to the south, and just rain on and off. But once we get up beyond Nacogdoches, pretty much the Texas, Arkansas border, I think it's going to be severe clear the rest of the way. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll turn you out if I see, back on if I see anything interesting. All right, here we are. We're about, let's say, half an hour into the flight. We're at 7,500 feet. Cruising at true airspeed of 159 knots. Ground speed of 158. We got a bit of a headwind, more of a crosswind. You can just crab into it. Burning about 8 gallons an hour. I'm trying to work my way around these red spots here. There's one there, one over there. I don't know if you can see them out the window, but I think that's them way out there. But they're about 75 miles. I can see it build up over there. I'm going to try to shoot
Nova 366 Hotel Papa,
the gap right in front of us here.
3,000, 6 Hotel Papa.
That's the plan. We'll see if how that plan works out. You know, again, when I do these things, I make sure I got lots of outs. There are lots of airports around here that are VFR high ceilings, and if a wall of storms builds up in front of me, I can always land, hit them out.
Nova 366 Hotel Papa, kind of 25.7. 25.7, 6 Hotel Papa.
Nice looking scenery out of the airport. The out to the west, things are pretty nice. Pretty clear. You can see some buildups over there, but easy to spot and work your way around. Off to the east, southeast here. Pretty hazy, but certainly VFR. It's got to make sure we avoid the thunderstorms, which you can see pretty clearly at this altitude, so not a problem so far. Anyway, what we got so far, and if I see anything interesting, I will turn you back on.
That's Romeo 59er, contact Tower 2.
That's Romeo 59er.
All right, so here I'm approaching Gray Field. There's a couple restricted areas. They're hot today, so I'm kind of going around them. I saw them popping up on the screen and had to call approach and find out the status, and they are hot, so we're going to go around those. So a little bit of a detour here. Also climbing up to 9,500 to stay above this cloud layer here. Some weather over there, but I don't know if there's rain under there or not. I kind of doubt it. I don't think they're high enough, but just don't want to military guys have to shut down their exercises because I'm going to go blasting through their area. Plus, it's a violation to go through a hot restricted area. So. Anyway, I will turn you back on if I see anything interesting. Here we are, we're approaching Waco, Texas. I'm at 9,500 feet. Big buildup over there. And that is shown up here on my ADS-B right about there. Hope you can see that. I don't know if this thing picks it up or not. But I'm going to stay to the west of it because it's moving that way instead of trying to get out in front of it. And it isn't really going to do a heck of a lot from my course time. See, things are starting to fill in below. The forecast for going over East Texas here near Nacogdoches was for the IFR conditions to lift by 10. It is now 10:30. They're still there. I just checked. And now they've extended that till 1. It's always fun when they do that. However, I don't intend to land. And I know the tops are pretty low. They're at 3,000 or 4,000 feet, so I'm just going to stay VFR on top here. The only risk with that is if your engine quits, you might be forced to make an emergency landing in a very low ceiling, which admittedly is a risk. I don't think I would do this with an innocent passenger on board, maybe with a not so innocent other pilot who is agreeable to the risk level. My destination is clear. Airplane's running fine, so, and we're at 9,500, so I think we have a good opportunity if we did lose an engine to work our way down through the clouds. Find a spot to put this thing down because everything's nice and flat out here. But anyway, that's where we are. Pretty spectacular scenery when you look at these clouds. That big buildup there, you don't want to get into that. That would not be a good day. This one here, no rain yet, but I think as day goes on, it probably will keep building. I'm trying to see if the altitude is increasing in height.
Waco approach, good morning, King Air.
Oh, looks like it is.
Romeo 12000.
We got this one here we're coming right up on.
King Air 200 Romeo, Romeo, Waco approach, Waco altimeter 29er now.
Well, that one over there, you can see how it's splayed out, and it's spent all its energy, and now it's kind of turned into a kind of a bit of a mushroom, and it's going to start coming back down. But I'd like to stay away from the edges of that mushroom. You have some funny winds through there, so that's why I'm kind of giving it a bit of a wider berth. Some people would probably say I'm not giving it a wide enough berth, but
Waco approach, Malibu,
blown through this part of the country quite a bit through this kind of weather.
400, and we have Sierra for Waco.
Kind of learned when I can't.
Malibu 92717, Waco approach, Waco altimeter 29er, 96.
Anyway, we have about 2 hours and 5 minutes to our destination. We got 3.5 hours of fuel, so I'm satisfied we got very good on fuel here. So I will turn you back on if I see something interesting. We're about 40 miles south of Dallas, Fort Worth. We're heading northeast, as you can see. Fairly solid cloud deck below us, although a fair amount of holes you look through there. We're at 9,500. Ground speed of 168 knots. 18 knot bordering tailwind, so I'll take that. I'll like that. We're about an hour and 45 minutes till our first fuel stop in Arkansas. We're going to have, I don't know if this will show up on here, but for the next hour or so, I'm going to be flying over this stuff here. As I said, for a little bit of a pucker factor. If you lose your engine, you're kind of sent through clouds and low ceiling, trying to find a place to put it down. But luckily, this is East Texas, pretty flat. Engine's been running great, so I'm not too concerned. Again, I wouldn't do this with an innocent passenger on board. You look off to the southwest there, it's opening up the cloud deck, so this is kind of the remnants of that front that's kind of been sitting over central Texas here for a couple days.
Runway 4002, contact regional approach 125.02. 125.02,
once we get past this,
4002.
I should have pretty much clear sailing all the rest of the way back to Doylestown, so looking forward to that. And I think we'll have some tailwinds too, so. Anyway, that's it for now. And I'll turn you back on if you see anything interesting. Well, here we are. We're about 11:40 a.m. Just approaching Texarkana. Getting ready to cross into Arkansas. The day is going on, and the build-ups are slowly reaching up to my altitude. Although lots of breaks, we can see the ground now, so I'm not as concerned now. If I lose an engine, I got plenty of holes I can send through. Of course, this one here is right in front of me, kind of blocking my way, but I'm going to work my way around here a little bit to get through that. And if I have to go up, climb, I will. I'm going to see what's on the other side of this, whether they continue to build or whether the tops start coming back down a little bit. I'm at 9,500, so if I get 11.5, I want to put the oxygen on, which is fine.
788 November Golf, direct destination.
Alright, direct destination.
We got about 59 minutes according to the GPS. My quartering tailwind, I had an 18 knot quartering tailwind, now I got a 14 knot quartering headwind, which has slowed my ground speed.
4784 Alpha, if you're monitoring guards, skydiving in progress over Tri-County,
Down
please
to
remain clear of
ground speed
Tri-County.
down to 150 knots.
A minimum of 2 miles.
So I'm expecting as day goes on, I should pick up tailwinds because there's a low out to the west of us, and that's going to be coming around with a counterclockwise flow and pushing us, I hope, anyway. So that's where we are right now. I think we are in pretty good shape. I got plenty of fuel. Got about 2 hours and 43 minutes of fuel and an hour flight time. So pretty satisfied with that. Not too concerned there. So if I see anything interesting, I will turn you back on. There's the trying to figure out what river that is. That is the Arkansas River, I believe, down there. So once we were probably officially in Arkansas right now. Anyway, turn you back on. I see anything exciting.
727 Sierra Bravo, con.
Our descent into Hazen Municipal. Off to the left there is Little Rock, Arkansas, and the Bill and Hillary Clinton Memorial Airport, and I'm sure there's a massage parlor down there somewhere. As you can see everything's pretty much cleared out. Some puffy stuff at altitude, but that's fine. Pretty normal this time of year. Winds look pretty calm. The airport I'm going to doesn't have a audio weather, so I'm looking at the local airports, but winds are pretty light and variable. And I'm looking at the water down there. I see a little bit of ripples on there. It looks like coming out of the west a bit. Anyway, this is another 10 or 15 minutes. I'll turn you on, and we will hopefully I'll remember to film the landing. Hey, Carlisle Municipal RV 6 out the mic now, about a mile and a half to the southwest, going to enter a crosswind for runway 9, Carlisle.
1,200 feet below.
I don't see him.
Lane County traffic, Commander Matter to Juliet, 2 mile final, runway 02, Lane County.
Wilton traffic RV 4 miles north inbound Wilton.
Carlisle traffic RV 6 Delta Mike turning left crosswind for 09. All right.
Traffic 4 Echo is on the go for runway 9, Carlisle.
And Carlisle RV6 Delta Mike is crosswind for 9. I have the departing traffic passing over top of you.
Oh, got you in sight, 4 Echo.
Carlisle traffic RV6 Delta Mike left downwind 09 Carlisle. Where is the wind size? I don't see a wind size.
Wilton traffic RV entering left downwind, runway 9, Wilton.
Oh, there's one. All right. Fuel pump is on. We got the flashing lights on. Mixture's okay where it is.
Carlisle traffic 4 Echo is turning left crosswind 9, Carlisle.
Okay. Slow down. Carlisle traffic RV 6 Delta Mike left base 09 Carlisle. Better slow down.
Carlisle traffic 4 Echo is turning downwind, runway 9, Carlisle.
500.
And Carlisle RV 6 half mile final 09 Carlisle.
Are you going to beat up the pattern with us?
Short final runway 09 at 4 Mike 3. Warning, airport not in current route.
Carlisle traffic 4 Echo is departing the area to the west, Carlisle.
And Carlisle traffic RV 6 Delta Mike clear the active Carlisle. Alrighty, here we are at beautiful Carlisle, Arkansas. Pretty warm here. I thought there was supposed to be a cold front, but Hopefully they have gas. See a pump over there. Hopefully there's something in it. I didn't see any NOTAMs, and the price had been updated a couple of days ago, so that to me is usually a pretty good sign that there's fuel here. Anyway, once we get fueled up, I go to the bathroom, recheck the next leg, I will turn you back on. Mixture autopilot G5, heartbeat idle, I got the trim set. Alright, here we are, we're at Hazen Municipal, a little southeast of Little Rock, Arkansas. We're heading out of here, going up to Huntington, Ohio. And once we get there, we're going to fuel up one more time and head off to Doylestown, hopefully get there today. Might be getting there right at sundown. But the weather's good. I'm not too concerned about that. Hazen Municipal Experimental 905, 6 Delta Mike departing runway 09, straight out departure. Hazen. What beeping is the oil pressure below 50. It makes noise, so it's pretty warm oil, so that's why it's doing that. So master, both mags, mixture, strobe, transponder, fuel pump, canopy, belt. Here we go. Not too bad of a takeoff. I'm so used to flying by myself. Once I load it up with stuff, I get a little screwed up with the takeoff technique. But now there's a lot of ag operations around here, so you need to keep your eye out. Get over here to 060.
Lane County Traffic Commander 129 Juliet, 6 miles south of the airfield, inbound approach, straight in approach, runway 02, Lane County.
Wind the ampere RPMs down a bit here.
Roger that.
Nice thing about this is engine quits. It is dead flat around here. I put this thing in a field and do very little damage. My cylinder head temperatures are going to get warm.
Batesville, Sierra 21 Kilo, 2 miles final for runway 8, Batesville.
Up high here.
Juliet, I am approximately
where it's cool.
4 miles south of the airfield, inbound for landing for Lane County.
I'm at about 120 knots here. Nice flat green countryside.
Alpha Charlie 11. Go. Negative.
Pump off, we'll turn that off.
He's departing to the south. The commander on final, we should be no factor, sir.
Roger that.
Get the flight following here. Well, I screwed that up, didn't I?
Little Rock departure, Baron 50, Sierra Sierra is 1,300, climbing 4,000, turning 080.
50 Sierra Sierra Alert departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000, turn right heading 180, vector for traffic.
Alright, it's 8,000, 180, 50 Sierra Sierra.
Little Rock approach experimental 905, 6 Delta Mike with a request.
Number 90567, Mike, with our approach.
Yeah, I'm about 5 miles northeast of Carlisle, climbing to 9,500 through 2,900 right now, requesting flight following to Kilo Hotel Tango Sierra.
Number 67, Mike, what's your type of aircraft?
It's an experimental RV-6.
Two, 3, 0.
Number 67, Mike, squawk 1622.
1622. Some flight following here.
First Raptor, discuss 4994, 10,000, information, echo.
Okay, it's 4994, Little Rock approach. Roger, would you like runway 4 left or right?
Full left, 4994.
That's 4994, expect visual approach runway 4 left, set and maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, visual 4 left, that was 4994, thanks.
Number 67, Mike, radar contact, 900 miles northeast of Carlisle Airport, Adams altimeter, 29908, say altitude.
29908, and I'm passing through 3,300. My call sign is 956 Delta Mike.
And it's certified 90567, Mike.
956 Delta Mike.
Number 956 Delta, Mike. Roger, I'll fix that. Thank you.
Okay.
Number 6 Delta, Mike. Contact Memphis Center 135.3. Good day.
135.3. Thanks.
Number 0 Sierra Sierra, turn right heading 220.
Number 160 Whiskey Yankee, contact Memphis approach 119.1. Approach on 931, 160 Whiskey Yankee. Number 75 Zulu Mike, contact Memphis approach 119.1.
19-1, 75 Mike.
Memphis Center experimental 905, 6 Delta Mike with you climbing through 4,900 for 9,500.
Number 956 Delta Mike, Memphis altimeter 2997.
2997, 6 Delta Mike. All right, we got our flight following, we're climbing up. Once we get above this puffy stuff, dead flat around here. Not a whole lot to see. I will see something interesting and I'll turn you back on. We're going through a little notch here.
You're calling Memphis, what was that call sign? Volunteer 3502, yeah.
Gonna go of the puffy stuff here where it smooths out and cools out. Cool. And we're at 7,000. We're going to 9,500 for now. We'll see if that's good enough. If not, I'll go to 11,500.
Number 26.
I'm along at 500 foot a minute, 120 knots. Over a little northeast of Memphis here. Trying to weave around some of these little buildups here. Well, they're not built. I'm at 11,500, and you can see that some of them are above us. And they are rising too. You can see these things moving. I don't know if you can see this one over here. That one right there is moving up fast. That's going to be a storm in a little bit. So you sort of got to keep an eye on these. They can climb faster than I can, so. But I see a path through here, so I'm not too concerned at this point. You're going to weave your way around here. I just don't want to try to be skimming over the top of the real puffy ones. Because they could probably engulf you if you're not careful. Beautiful though, isn't it? Wow. Anyway. Way off in the distance there is a big boomer. I think that's over Nashville. Well, maybe not. I think that's before Nashville, actually. I'll turn it up when we come around behind this cloud. I'll put that one back up there.
Over 551 November Charlie, Memphis Center, climb, maintain 8,000, McKellar altimeter 2997.
8,000, 1 November Charlie.
Over 57 Mike, Quebec, Memphis.
So look at that storm over there. Whew, that is some wild looking stuff over there. A mushroom cloud.
Citation 1 November Charlie, we're runway heading.
That is, where is that? I don't know, it's probably 50 miles
1 November Charlie, radar
southwest of Nashville. There's another one in the back there. I bet you there's one over Nashville too. It's actually part of that. Unfortunately, I'm having to go a little bit towards it to stay away from this, but once I get around this, I'm going to head back to the left.
Direct Crazo, November Charlie.
Memphis 57 Mike, Quebec, 3,000, direct hold.
But
57 Mike, Quebec, Memphis,
one of the
contact 10 miles southeast of McKellar Airport, climb, maintain 15,000, 15,000, McKellar altimeter 2997.
15,000, 2997, 57 Mike, Quebec.
one advantage of being up here is that you can see these things from a long way away and kind of work your way around them.
Citation 551 November Charlie, climb, maintain 1.
If you're below it, you really wouldn't see it until you're almost in it unless you had radar on the airplane or ADS-B weather. But anyway, that is impressive. I can get a picture of that with the phone too. Another shot of that really impressive looking storm over there.
531 Charlie Bravo, contact Memphis Center 120.07.
Right ahead here, nice, pretty good. Build-ups got around that patch of build-ups there. I think we're in good shape here for a little while. But that is a pretty impressive looking thing, let me tell you. That is nature doing its thing. I don't know what the tops are on that big, flat mushroom-shaped thing, but gotta be 30,000 feet. I'm at 11,500. A lot higher than I am. But here over western Tennessee, we got about 2 hours and 5 minutes to go before we get to Huntington, Ohio at 3:42. Definitely going to be getting back to Doylestown after sunset. Not too far after sunset, but after sunset nonetheless. Kind of keeping track of some storms that are developing that leg between Ohio and Pennsylvania. There's a airmet for thunderstorms area, and there's a couple building up.
Sierra Echo, contact Memphis Center 120.07.
I'm hoping they calm down by the time I get there, though. So we'll see. If it doesn't look right, we'll land short somewhere and get a stay somewhere overnight. Okay, that's it for now. Well, here we are. We're about 40 miles southwest of Lexington, Kentucky. I had to climb to 13.5 to maintain VFR.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Real thin layer up here. It's kind of breaking up over there. Looks a little thicker up front, but I keep checking the destination airports, and they're all telling me that the ceilings are broken or scattered, so I think this is only going to go on for a few more minutes here. I got the old airplanes at 13.5. We're doing 119 knots indicated, 149 true, basically because the engine's kind of running out of power. I usually do about 160 true. Oh, you can see there we only got 17 inches of manifold pressure, so I think we're running out of engine power, probably about 85, 80 horsepower up here, something like that. But pretty efficient, though. I think we're only burning 7 gallons an hour. 20 gallons left, 2 hours, 38 minutes, 48 minutes to our destination, so we should have plenty of fuel. 48 minutes to go, so interesting flight. I've spent a lot of time working my way around the puffy clouds, and now I'm about to work on my way around the cirrus flare. So odd weather. I don't know if you can see this machine here. I don't think this thing picks up the iPad very well, but there's to my east in that direction, there's a whole lot of thunderstorms, but you can probably see one off in the distance there. Pretty good lineup. They're starting to calm down a bit. They looked pretty intense there for a while, but I was a little worried they would encroach on my destination, but so far it doesn't look like that. If it does, I'll just land somewhere else, that's all. There's plenty of other around. But there seems to be like a direct line just southeast of my flight where all the weather is. And northwest of it, it's pretty clear. As you can see way over there, it's quite wide open over there with a hold up. So anyway, that's a status report. Probably put you back on when we come in for landing at Huntington, Ohio. Okay. Transponder set for altitude, oil pressure, these are good. Cycle the prop, don't need to do that. Idle check, lights, prop. Autopilot select source. Start at 7,500 here. Okay. Forgot to turn you on for the landing, so we can get a catch of the takeoff. Hopefully that all goes well. Master, both mags, mixture, strobe, transponder, fuel pump, canopy, belts. All right. Lincoln Tower Experimental 905, 6 Delta Mike ready for departure, runway 12. Please listen.
Experimental 905, 6 Delta Mike, Huntington Tower. Turn left on course, runway 12 clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Okay, cleared for takeoff and turn left on course after takeoff. All right, so you got
Approaching
that.
runway 12. Entered runway 12, 6,900 feet remaining.
All right. Master, both mags, mixture, strobe, transponder, fuel pump, canopy, belts. All right, here we go. Boy, you'd have an engine failure here, wouldn't you? Things are pretty warm. Shoulder heads right up to 410, so I'm trying to manage the climb, keep it below 120 knots. So we're going to get there after official sunset. Probably be a little bit of twilight left, but we'll see. Probably going to run it a little bit harder so I get there faster.
Or 6 Delta Mike, leaving the class Delta to the northeast. Frequency change approved. Safe flight.
6 Delta Mike, thanks a lot. All right, this is Huntington, Ohio. I guess we're on the Ohio side. This is like a little corner where Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio all come together. So, it looks like pretty country. Lots of hills. Whoop. Bang the stick when I move around. Lots of hills. We're going to climb up to about 7,500 feet and see what it feels like. Oh, let's see here. Oh, don't need to be climbing that much. Right about there. Cylinder head temperatures are under control now, down to 382. I like it. Turn the electric fuel pump off. See some towers off in the distance there, but I don't think they're going to be an issue. Oh, it looks pretty big though. I probably just keep climbing until it's cool and smooth. I haven't done a light landing in a long time, so we'll see how this goes. Generally don't like flying at night because if there are ceilings or limited visibility, things are tough. Plus, if you lose an engine, you're probably in deep doo-doo. But I was going to get a hotel here, but they wanted $380 a night for a Hampton Inn and I decided that I wasn't going to pay that. Plus, the weather here tomorrow is a little icky. Looks like a lot of IFR early in the morning, so I was worried about getting stuck here. So, airplanes have been running great, so I'm not too concerned about losing an engine. Anyway, I'll turn you back on if I see anything interesting. Here we're heading northeast across West Virginia. Gonna head up to get up to Morgantown. See all the rolling hills of West Virginia. At the Morgantown, we're gonna make a right and head towards Philly. There's a couple storms, as you can see over here on my right, so we're gonna give them a little bit of a wide berth. And we're being predicted to land around 8:45. I'd like to get it a little sooner, just so there's a little twilight. So I cranked in the RPM a little bit, so we'll see if that gives us any extra speed. But you can see there's still a little bit of weather here, but this is all going to dissipate here, although that one, look at the size of that thing. That thing's really still playing out if you look at the radar. It's still dumping a lot of rain over there. So, a couple little things up front here, but I'm not too concerned about them. I think they're all right. So anyway, got about another 2 hours to go. Hopefully landing in Doylestown. All right, talk to them. All right, we just passed Morgantown, West Virginia, just about to cross into. Well, there's the remnants of a thunderstorm that